Buhari regime to impose another 5% tax on calls, data as Nigerians endure historic economic hardship. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Telecoms operators describe the new tax regime as a strange move and unusual development, saying they would have to pass the cost directly to subscribers. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The telecoms operators described the new tax regime as a strange move and unusual development, saying they would have to pass the cost directly to subscribers. The Muhammadu Buhari regime has finalized plans to levy a 5% excess duty on all telecoms services, including calls, SMS, and data services, a move that will further compound Nigeria's economic woes. Finance Minister Zainab Ahmed shared the worrying news at a stakeholders forum organized by the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) in Abuja on Thursday. Mrs. Ahmed said the decision was motivated by the federal government's desperation to augment declining income from oil and gas. The issue of revenue is not something that needs to be shy away from. Our revenue can no longer take care of our needs as a country, Mrs. Ahmed asserted. Also, Nigeria is no longer making enough money in oil revenue, hence the attention is shifting to non-oil revenue. Mrs. Ahmed, represented by Musa Umar, Assistant Director of Tax and Policy, urged stakeholders to support the implementation of the 5% excise duty on telecommunication services. The minister defended the recently enacted tax by claiming that several African nations, including Malawi, Tanzania, Uganda, and others have successfully tapped into this method of generating revenue. She did, however, assure Nigerians that the government is committed to implementing the regulation in a seamless manner that will not negatively impact Nigerians. In response to the developments, Engineer Gbenga Adebayo, chairman of the Association of Licensed Telecommunications Operators in Nigeria, Alton, described the new tax regime as a strange move and unusual development. He bemoaned that the newly imposed tax was a mishmash of 39 different tax payable by the country's telecom operators, implying that the new tax burden will be passed on to subscribers. It is a strange move. It appears a bit unusual. Excise duty is supposed to be apportioned to goods and products, but we are surprised these on the services, he said. We currently pay a lot of taxes, running into 39 of them, so we cannot add more to our existing burden. We will not be able to absorb this on behalf of subscribers. The 5% excise duty will be paid by the subscribers. It will be collected by the operators on all voice and data services, including the OTT, and remitted to the Nigerian customs, he added. People's Gazette had in May reported that telecommunications companies under the aegis of Alton recommended an upward adjustment in call and SMS tariffs to cushion the increasing cost of operation in Nigeria. The association claimed that the telecommunications industry had been financially harmed by an economic downturn that occurred in 2020 and the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. They claimed the war had resulted in a 35% increase in the operating expenses due to an increase in energy costs. You see what I'm talking about? These people, they will only come to you during when you want to vote. They ask you for your votes. They say you should vote for them, that they'll make things better. During now this election period, a lot of us has asked so many questions about how things are going to be done. These people never come as I can't give us, see as it go happen, no. A lot of us have asked, okay, why is there a Muslim ticket? A lot of us have asked, what are you going to be doing? How are you going to be taking care of the insecurity? What are you going to do? We don't ask a lot of them. Some of them have been mute. But when it comes to taking policies that affect us, these people do not put their interests at heart. They just come along with policies. It's no longer news, and so we have to do it, and we should be clapping for them. And tomorrow they'll come and tell us, oh, Buhari's regime is the best. He did this, he did that, he did this and that. He bought arms ammunition. Who cares? Nigerians, I'm sorry, I will keep apologizing that when I said that we go use our teeth. We go use our teeth. We go gnash our teeth. I never knew it would get this bad. Among the insecurity ravaging the nation, among the hunger, among the strike, our children at home, meaning say we're going to need to feed more mouths. Now, they're talking about adding more problems to our already mountain of problems we have in this country. Well, I will keep repeating it, that some things that are happening now is a lesson for those who say their eyes never open and they are still sleeping on a bicycle. They are still of the opinion that they will vote for their brother. They are still of the opinion they will vote for their religion member. He's my church member. He's my Islamic member. No wahala. So that as they bear the brunt of everything, maybe your ear go they open. You go they listen to the real drum where they play. Yes. Federal government is always deducting from the masses who elected them into power, but the senators' allowances are not being reduced. Those stealing billions, nothing is done about it. Rather, from the poor masses they want to extort from. What a nation. Exactly. Why they not go pass this one to those now, make them show that maybe it's only just 5%. Make the only 5%, make these people they call the senators, make them key to them. Yes, now. If they let them start choosing those that will lose the next one soon, a virus called government. Anyway, Nigerians, I trust us we will survive. This is a typical analogy of they came to steal, kill, and destroy. And the finance minister said Buhari regime are doing better than the previous regime. You know, Siam, this man, it is a clear indication of Yantin. I'm sorry, no offense, but you know they get yourself, ma. Yes, if you get yourself, you go not say what they talk. You go listen, maybe as she they talk, she wear earbud. That's why she know they hear herself. Maybe she listens to herself very well. Or maybe she go and listen back to the interview she gave or the speech she gave. Maybe she could go tell herself, say, truly, I no try, I no talk well. Okay. From one hardship to another, from one tax to another, and yet nothing to show for all the taxes they have collected so far and so many monies they have borrowed since they assumed power. Instead of them to reduce the high allowances and salaries of the senators, but they rather choose to suffer those that voted them, including those that did not vote. Well, I will say this. At the end of the day, if we survive this one, let's hope say go understand what they call government. Can't we stop this nonsense? How can a few people be making life miserable for millions? My dear, no. I don't know. Now they are coming to tell us it is because that they don't make enough revenue from the oil. You know before when they come and say oil it will not be enough. There are some people who, as far back as when the oil was booming, they were screaming and breathing down the necks of the government that the government should start making our agriculture. Let us start creating a revenue. Let us make sure that we build up our agricultural sector so that it's going to be bringing us revenue. But no, they tell those people, say, those people might dismay. Now, what's in the happen now? They're having to kill us. It's just like say they're having to kill all of us to make sure that people drink water, that blood is the only remaining fluid left in this country. That is what it means. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen.